Hey, what do it, y'all? Swish Entertainment putting y'all on tune to all y'all favorite rappers and celebrities. But first, I use a little favor done for y'all first. Please like, comment, subscribe this video, hit that notification bell as well. That'd be great to the channel and put y'all on tune to this story. Now, today we'll once again be talking about the Canadian rapper Tory Lanez. Is his prison attacker has spoken publicly in terms of why he made the decision to assault Tory Lanez. This man, Santino Casio, when speaking with TMZ, stated that he was of the belief that Tory Lanez planned to take his life and that he had a bounty on his head and that he acted in self-defense. Santino Casio, also during his prison call with TMZ, had conveyed that he had heard rumors about him concerning Tory Lanez through the prison grapevine. Santino Casio had stated that he had heard that Tory Lanez had put out a bounty for his life, and once he had crossed paths with Tory Lanez, he saw a suspicious lump in his pocket and suspected that he was in possession of a weapon. Santino Casio continued on to convey that he had made the decision to jump, hit, and stab Tory Lanez 14 times. However, he did not have the intent of killing him, according to himself. Santino Casio also says that the deadly encounter between both him and Tory Lanez was unexpected, as he had a decent relationship with his prison mate. Both Santino Casio and Tory Lanez served their time in cells that neighbored each other while they were at the California Correctional Institution at Tehachapi. Santino Casio, in addition, had revealed that during his violent encounter with Tory Lanez that he had received a stab to his leg, which is why he believes that Tory Lanez had a weapon in his possession. Now, Tory Lanez, as we reported in a previous video, was stabbed 4 times in the torso, 7 times in the back, and 3 times in the head. This is sadly taking place 12 days ago, specifically on May 12th this month. Tory Lanez was brought to a local hospital and was determined to be in stable condition as all of his injuries were treated and he was able to make a full recovery. Tory Lanez, following him having received treatment and made a full recovery, will be returned to his prison cell. Tory Lanez's legal team, when consulting TMZ about the life-threatening incident that the Canadian rapper has suffered, would say the recent attempt on his life was savage and ferocious, underscoring the clear and present danger he faces while incarcerated. Any claim to the contrary, particularly from an individual serving a life sentence for heinous crimes, is not only baseless but an absurd fabrication. They had also spoken in favor of Tory Lanez being innocent regarding the situation in 2020 that had transpired between the Canadian rapper and Megan Thee Stallion, which would have Megan Thee Stallion being shot in her feet and Tory Lanez being incarcerated for 10 years as he is serving a 10-year prison sentence. They would say his continued confinement is both a miscarriage of justice and a threat to his safety. He must be released immediately. So Tory Lanez's legal team was supportive of the notion that he is not safe in the location that he is currently incarcerated in. They also were dismissive of any claims that could be made by Santino Casio regarding the deadly situation that he had gotten into with Tory Lanez. The Canadian rapper's legal team made sure to bring up the life sentence and the absurd crimes that he is currently placed into confinement for, thus discrediting any statements that Santino Casio could make in relation to this horrific incident in their eyes. But yeah, that's cool. Cap out this video and drop these in the comments. What do y'all think of the insight that Santino Casio had provided regarding his actions that he had committed on May 12th when he had attacked Tory Lanez? Do you all believe Santino Casio's statement when he said that he had no desire to take Tory Lanez's life, or do you all believe that he meant to deal further harm to the Canadian rapper? And to cap that out, do you all think that Tory Lanez prison mates to put out falsified statements about the Canadian rapper to have him put in harm's way? Let all that be known in the comments, y'all. That's gonna do it. I'm out.